I'm Mac, CEO of National Streaming Sports Network and the host of the Mac and Jack Sports Show. And you're watching Military Broadcast Radio's Turnbuckle and Stogies, a fun show that covers wrestling and cigar, and it works every Sunday at 11 a.m. Thank you for watching.
Introducing LT Defense Tactical Gear, your ultimate solution for top-notch protection and performance in the field. Our armor bundles provide unmatched safety and comfort, while our battle belts and holsters ensure quick and easy access to your gear. Stay prepared for any situation with our high-quality medical supplies, designed to keep you ready for action at all times. Looking to enhance your skills? Our firearms training programs will take your proficiency to the next level. Trust LT Defense for all your tactical gear needs and gear up for success on the battlefield.
You going back in?
There's still men out there. God damn. When I go home, people ask me, "Hey, Hoot, why do you do it, man? Why? Just some kind of war junkie?" I won't say a goddamn word. Why? They won't understand. They won't understand why we do it. They won't understand it's about the men next to you. And that's it. That's all it is.
Find us on the web at mbradio.us.
I want to make it clear that the views expressed by our hosts are not considered the official stance of MBR Views. Remember, this is all about having fun and enjoying the ride.
Turnbuckles and Stogies. Yo, what is up? What is up, yo? Happy Sunday. Another Sunday with your favorite hostess with the mostest.
My dad, I'm doing a wrestling punch. I love wrestling. Hey.
We are Turnbuckles and Stogies Pod, your hostess with the mostest, the big dog, the vanilla gorilla, and ladies and gentlemen, today, yo, y'all ready for this? Because I don't think they're ready for this, Joe.
I don't know. It might not be.
Yo, what is up? What is up, motherfuckers? Happy motherfucking Sunday. Yo, today you got the host with the most, the big dog, motherfucking vanilla gorilla on Turnbuckles and Stogies Pod. So check this out. So we've been, I keep telling y'all, when we do our podcast, I told y'all we was not fucking around, that we bringing on the big dogs, right? I told y'all motherfuckers that we bringing on the big dogs. So check this out. So today we have a legend in the industry, okay? He done La Gloria Cubana, CAO, and all you motherfuckers that smoke the CAOs, the spark plug, the Hershey stick, all that, y'all smoking my man's shit. So he's a good friend of mine. It's called Mr. Bro. We're going to bring him on right now. My man, Mr. Bro, Mr. West Tampa cigar owner, CEO, Mr. Rick Rodriguez. What's up, bro? What's up, bro?
You got to be kidding me, guys. I love you, bros. I really do. So I'm excited. Bro. I'm excited, and we have so much fucking stories to share and information that's passed out. So, bro, throw me into that fucking rope and let's start. Let's go.
Bro, so let me ask you this, because you sent them to us, okay? So I smoked the first one. Okay? Mm-hmm. Now I'm getting ready to smoke this one.
Okay.
The Circle of Life. Mm-hmm. Like the Lion King said, everything comes back around. So tell us about that.
So the Circle of Life is the fourth full-time line that we're going to introduce, using West Tampa as our main company. And so if you look at the Circle of Life, it's going to come. It originally started with my connection, my tobacco Circle of Life. And if you really look at that band, you'll notice some things. One, in the base of that band, there's a little skyline. And that skyline represents Tampa. And that separated West Tampa from Ybor City, was downtown Tampa. And so that was the connection. And so, and you also notice the circle is broken and, shattered. And that's life, bro. That's life. You have ups and downs, good times and bad times. And that's just life. And you go through it. And so it's not completed. That's the reason we didn't close the circle. My life is not over. My journey's not over. And my story is not over. And so this is, so that's the original plan. But Sarah said to me, my daughter said to me, Dad, everybody knows you. Everybody's heard your stories. What are you going to talk about?
Wait. Well, how the fuck does everybody know Rick Rodriguez? Listen, and where is Sarah? Sarah should be in here with you. So
no, Sarah just moved. Sarah just moved. We just moved her to North Carolina.
Wow. Oh shit.
So just that, we just got back. So she moved. We took off from Tampa on Monday, and then
Rick,
she moved.
Give me 1 second.
Yeah.
We got an airport behind our house, so
all right.
They're flying over us.
We're not here to judge you. We're not.
Let me ask you this. So we've known each other for a long time because we've met on several occasions. Okay, and your Circle of Life cigars, when you sent them to us and we asked you to be on our podcast, and it's an honor. I take my hat off to you, my brother.
Oh,
thank
bro,
you got
it. Yeah.
The West Tampa hat.
The West Tampa hat.
So I can't do it, bro. I have a bad hair day. So
here we go.
Fuck, I don't care. Call me.
I know you
don't care, bro. You know what? I'll give this to you like a gentleman, fucking cat.
I fucking love you.
Take it off. I'm not going
to
take it off,
and this is why. And y'all don't realize this is why we have friends like this, because when we seen him in Buttheads, okay, he was getting ready to leave Buttheads, and we pulled up.
Well, no, the first time we came, the first time I met Rick was when we were at Buttheads, and he was doing the CAO event right before he left and went over to West Tampa, and that was the first time we had met in person.
Right.
And then after that was I think it was the first West Tampa event at Buttheads when we had showed up right as you were leaving, packing up and going to the bar to finish off the event.
Yeah.
Which I used that picture. I used that picture in the video that I used to promote today's episode.
So
I dug that. I found that picture somewhere in my photos, and I moved it. I'm like, we're gonna use that picture right there.
So guys, this is
that's
Circle of Life. This is the Robusto,
and I'm smoking the big boy. He's
smoking the big boy,
the 6x60.
Are these cigars out? And I know you told us earlier, this is your first interview, and we appreciate you. And again, my brother, I love you. I take my hat off to you, because you could have been a dick and said, I'm not coming on.
I should have been, because I have fucking 20 fucking rats come into my garage to watch games today. And I have to prepare 20 fucking meals for these fucking little rats.
Charge them $10 a piece. Bro, charge them $10 a piece.
Bro, they will fucking walk away, and all of a sudden I'm there with nothing.
So do you just set up your boxes of West Tampa cigars and just open them up and leave them on the table?
Bro, no. I have a humidor in the garage, stand-up humidor. So West Tampa is on the top shelf. Why? I don't think it's my best cigar, but I pay for those cigars. The other 15 fucking shelves are filled with CAO. The fucking
wait.
left.
So does that mean if I come there, I can't go on the top shelf? I have to smoke the CAO stuff?
You can, but not a second go around. I don't care how many fucking
That's okay.
guys.
So hold on.
Oh, yeah.
So hold on.
Yeah.
That's
Smoke,
okay. I'll
smoke
smoke
all the flatheads, all the fucking Amazon basins you want to smoke. Coach the fucking West Tampa one more time. You're out, bro. You're out.
So listen.
They know
if
that.
I catch a flight there next weekend, right?
If
I catch a flight there next weekend, and I say, Rick, I'm here, and I come to your house.
Only one West Tampa.
I only get one West Tampa.
Yeah. Hey, bro, you know what? Maybe I'll give you a sample of something I was working on back in the day to launch fucking West Tampa. It didn't make the grade. It didn't make the grade, but it's good enough for me to take home for the factory. So yeah, bro. Sometimes you have to fucking eat off the fucking crumbs of the fucking trash can.
Hey, listen.
I'm always fucking go in the trash can.
So, guys, if you're going to Rick's house today,
oh god,
and I know there's some of you watching, some of you trolls are watching. If you're going to Rick's house today,
oh my god,
and you want to hit the top shelf,
only one.
Hold on, no,
only one, but make it hold on, but make it a good one.
No, hold on. So what you're gonna do? If you want 2 or 3, you're gonna drop a $20 bill on the fucking counter. Because the man pays for his
bro.
shit.
Bro, when these guys do that, that's fucking the old fucking West. So all of a sudden, we're in the fucking road with the fucking guns in our hand, and so take that fucking $20 bill and put it back in your fucking pocket. You motherfucker. You're not going to come to my fucking house and fucking pay. I'll give you a fucking box of cigars. Put that fucking money. Bro, it's amazing. It's amazing. But if you try to touch one, just touch it. You know, bro, I'll
wait.
I'll give you anything, but don't fucking pay for anything.
Just touch it like this.
You could,
like
yeah,
this?
you, bro. I'll love you, with the fucking gloves. Take it out of the fucking shelf. But no. But so let's go back to Circle Life. So Circle Life is going to be on the market in October. We were going to launch the Circle Life in May, but there was a problem with the boxes. There was some missizings of the boxes, so we had to kind of do it again. So that kind of put it back about 4 to 5 months, and so that's the reason that instead of May, we're now going to launch it in October. And
so now what would be the count on the boxes?
It's going to be a 20 count box.
20, okay.
Same sizes that we know that works. A Robusto, a Toro, and a 6x60. We know there's, again, we are always going to add some sizes to our line, but you always start with, why should I start with a size that people don't want? To me, that's arrogant. Well, I smoke that. I don't fucking care what you smoke. Give us what we fucking want.
Right.
And
you have to cater to the masses.
Exactly. That's the reason we choose these sizes, because we know it is number 1, number 2, number 3 selling sizes in the fucking world. So just learn from that. And then this is kind of a creation of a trilogy we want to do with a Circle Life. So it begins with the DR. We want to do something in Honduras and finalize one more blend with Benji Menendez, the guy that really taught me everything I know about what I do today. But
Rick, how did you come up with the name Circle of Life? Like, I know you, and I'm going to bring this up because you and I spoke offline, and we're good friends. So I know in 2007 you had a heart attack.
No, a stroke. I had a stroke.
You had a stroke.
Yeah.
So, and that's why you keep saying, bro, and all you motherfuckers, that's my bro right there. Don't fuck around and get it twisted. So Joey talks to him all the time. I talk to him when I can. But so does this have to do with your life in the cigar industry and your life with your wife and your daughter?
I think it's a combination. I think my life in the cigar business started when I was 40 years old. But shit happened between 40 and 1 too. And so those are some of the rich stories I share along my journey. Where are you from? What were you doing before the cigar business? A lot of people are fucking shocked to find out the first cigar I've ever smoked in my life was the day I was interviewing for the job to be a salesman for General Cigar. I was 40 years old. First cigar I smoked, boop. And so a lot
What'd
of
you
people,
smoke?
because I smoked a 858 from Fuente. And
Okay.
so, but that's what so a lot of people, because now I'm sharing, oh, my grandfather and grandmother from Cuba came to Tampa to roll cigars in 1953. And so they're assuming cigar smoker was a part of my life. No, bro, it skipped that fucking generation. And then I started to get this job with fucking selling cigars, knew nothing, absolutely nothing about cigars. I didn't know how fucking many cigars came in a box. And so, and then I just started fucking sell cigars. And about 4.5 years later, the owner of General Cigar approached me. You're fucking done selling cigars? Am I fired? No, we're going to train you to be a blender. And
That's
I
awesome.
trained for, yeah, bro, it changed my life. And I trained for about 5 years. And then we took over for Ernesto Perez Creo, left, retired, sold his business to General Cigar. And Michael, myself, and Yurigiri, formed
La
this
Gloria
team.
Cubana.
Formed this team called Team La Gloria, and we took over for Ernesto. I was there for about 2 years with those guys, and then we bought CAO, and they kind of tapped me on my shoulder and said, "You're going from La Gloria to CAO. I don't want to go. I don't want to go. I don't not like that. But oh, I'm sorry. It's not your fucking decision. Go." And I was there for about 14 years. Yeah, I thought it was.
I didn't know. I didn't know you blended La Gloria Cubana, honestly, until you had posted that picture on your Facebook page, and you said, "Look what I found back when I was blending La Gloria," and I went, shit." So, and then obviously, when we interviewed Michael, I brought that up as well. I'm like, I didn't know that. I said, I knew you did it, Michael. I knew Yuri did it. I said, I didn't know Rick did it either. He goes, "Oh yeah," and then same thing. We were like the A team of that.
Yes,
Rick. So it's when I go to Buttheads, Kevin. When I go to Buttheads, he's the only one that has the trunk shows.
Oh yeah.
And those are and Joey will tell you, those are my go-to fucking cigars.
Bro, that's Michael. That was Michael when he was working with Ernesto and really leading the marketing of fucking La Gloria. And that was a reason.
With Yuri did one too with him.
They did the trunk shows. It was two of them. Michael did one, and then Yuri did a blend, which I thought was cool because you don't normally see that all the time. It's usually they have a hand in blending one cigar.
Right.
They kind of let their palates blend two different cigars, which to me is interesting because you don't get that a lot of the times in the industry.
So when we had your friend Michael on, I brought that up, and he goes, "Bro," and same thing like you, motherfucker, bro. He goes, "So how many do you smoke?" I said, "When I can get there, I buy like 2 or 3, and they're gone by the end of the week." He goes, "Bro, that's a lot of smoking." I said, "Motherfucker, then stop blending cigars."
You know what? And again, Michael is getting healthier by the fucking minute. So now he's the doctor that were in the fucking 60s and 70s smoking a cigarette during your fucking exam. Is now he's the healthy doctor saying, "Hey, bro, you need to fucking stop smoking cigarettes." Bitch, you just fucking smoking.
I said, "Bitch."
Meanwhile, he says that. Although, you know what's ironic? now that you say that, I don't think through either one of our interviews
No, he
lit up
didn't smoke a cigar. He did not smoke
He never lit
a
up a
cigar
cigar.
while we were doing the interview.
Now that you bring that up, he didn't light up a cigar.
Here's what we're gonna do.
Yeah,
here's what we're gonna do.
Oh, no, actually, he did.
He was a guy. Yeah, he was a guy in the factories that was always challenging one more cigar. Michael, we have sampled a fucking 50 cigars today. You fucking good, you fucking pussies. Now, Michael, smoke one fucking cigar fucking a week. Please, one cigar a week.
Just one. Just one. Just one. Just one.
Wait.
Just lick it.
So let me ask you this.
Just chew it. Just chew it.
Just tell me how it smells.
You said just lick it.
There's our boy Coop.
Wait, hold on, Rick. So let me ask you this. So you know he does all the bedazzle shit, right?
Yeah, bro.
So now, hold on. Now he has the bedazzled.
No, so that cutter you're thinking of was made before he came on. I think was Zycar, and he's talking about that $150,000, you know, Jacob and Co. cutter with the dragons. Wait, and then we asked him about it, right? And he goes, "I mean, I don't have one." He goes, "But I'd like to have it. You know, I'd like to have it just to look at, and you know, I think it would go good with my outfit today." I'm like, you know what? I'm like, I can't, bro.
So let me ask you this.
Let
me ask you this, Rick. So, Rick, when he was with you, did he dress the way he does now?
No, bro. You have to remember when we were working together. He was fat. I was fucking fat, and then all of a sudden, bro, I started to lose weight, and because of my stroke. You know, so, and I had that going for me. And so I played that card, the fucking stroke card, lost a fucking lot of weight, and said, bitch, you need to fucking go on a diet. Like, fuck you. You know, fuck you, meat-eating fucking guy. But he was dressing like your local black reverend in the South. Bro, long fucking suits. Bling, ties like this fucking big,
collar buttoned right around his neck like this.
Bro, I said, are you going to preach today or on Sunday?
He's gonna preach. He's gonna preach to the cigar gods.
Bro, I will fucking be under that tent. I will go to that fucking tent and listen to
hallelujah, hallelujah.
Bro. And then all of a sudden he got into this health kick. And bro, I give him fucking credit. He lost all this weight and started to work out because he was always working out when he was young. And I don't know if he shared that, but he kind of threw it away and fucking got heavy. And bro, I think he looks good. Now the outfits he's wearing, you can fucking do it. I couldn't. I could fucking put one piece of bling on my fucking shirt without my daughter and my wife say,
"Listen, I used to wear shirts with rhinestone jester heads on it and everything. I would have fit right in."
Yeah. So, but hey, bro, when you look at Michael, and the core is one of the best fucking people I've ever met in my fucking.
He was
life.
Another one just like you. I'm like, Mike, I need you on my podcast. He's like, okay, we'll set up a date. And then, you know, he got busy, I got busy. And then I went back and I'm like, Mike, let's, you know, I'll record with you if I have to. And he was like, okay, you know, no problem. And we got it done. And then the next week we recorded our second part. So it's like, you know, it was an easy get once we worked out a time schedule and a recording time. It was like.
So Rick, let's get back to West Tampa.
Okay.
So what made you come up to, and a lot of people don't realize that with the cigar world, and you put out a cigar, there's always a story. Yes. So what made you come up with West Tampa Cigars?
That was bugging me.
Hey, Sam.
What made you come up with West Tampa Cigars?
All right, so West Tampa, the name West Tampa came about. We knew that we needed a name, so we have a corporate name called Plan B. And we're going to call the company Plan B until I started to tuck to my fucking garage ruts. and say, "Hey, bro,
wait, hold on.
you're gonna
You
name
said
your fucking bro."
you
Plan
said there's
B.
always a name.
You
There's
can't- you
always
can't
name
name that.
Plan B.
You can't name that.
What
Plan
the
B, bro.
fuck?
Okay, there was okay. That's the number, and then they, bro, Plan B. Like I have a Plan B. I'm leaving General Cigar, bro. That's the fucking date rape pill. What? Yeah, that's the fucking pill you fucking shove in the girl's mouth after that fucking night is over with a cup of coffee and send her on the way. What? What? We need a fucking
playing.
we need
Stop
a new
playing.
name. We need a new name. So our corporate name is still Plan B. We don't talk about that, but it is. So now doing business as West Tampa Tobacco Company. And the reason we do West Tampa is so the reason we did West Tampa Tobacco is because when I was traveling Europe and Asia and China, the question is always asked, where are you from? And so, Florida. And they knew where Florida is. Where in Florida? Tampa. They had no clue where Tampa is. Oh, they always responded, cigar capital of the world. Okay, interesting. So we knew that Tampa had this rich image, this rich history. And so why not connect that? Okay, we have Tampa. We can't just think we started with just Tampa tobacco. Somebody has that. All right. My grandfather and grandmother came from Cuba to roast cigars, not in Ybor, but West Tampa, bro. And this logo is my little league.
This logo here, right here.
There you go.
Heard? Wait,
Yeah.
wait. What did you say when we came on a private chat?
What do you?
We looked like Three Stooges.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we did. I'm not going to say who's Larry, Mo, or Curly, but
Hey, listen.
I think
It's
we
okay.
can fucking figure it out, bro. We can figure it out.
It's okay.
But this logo we borrowed from my little league baseball team. So if you ever go to West Tampa, that's the so all that kind of comes, and so it was a natural. It's born because it's part of my history, and so that's the reason the company's name West Tampa.
So Rick, I'm gonna ask you this because I've told you we have no holds barred. So
okay,
we met you the weekend you retired, right?
Quote unquote retired.
Hold on. I've met you before then. Joey met you that weekend. So that weekend you said, "Oh, I'm retiring. I'm done. I'm finished." And then all of a sudden you send me a text message and go, "Bro,"
because you had posted something up, and we're like, "What are you?"
And I'm like, "What are you doing?" And you're like, "Bro, just wait. I'm gonna send you a text message." Next thing I know, you're like, "Bro, West Tampa Cigars." So how the fuck did that come about?
My daughter and my partner. My daughter Sarah, after she graduated college, about now going on almost 12 years ago. But when she graduated college, we had a party for her, and she says, "I need to talk to you guys in the fucking kitchen." And so my wife
in the
and
kitchen.
my daughter.
That's not a good thing when they say in the kitchen.
So we're in the fucking kitchen. He says, she looked at me and said, "Dad, I did exactly what you want me to do." What's that? I didn't get pregnant in fucking high school or college. Oh my God. Woo! Yeah! Stop. Mom, I did exactly what you want me to do. I finished college before 4 years. I'm out. We graduated. Oh my God. First fucking girl to, yes. Oh, hey guys, I just wanted to inform you. In 2 weeks, I'm going to the Philippines to live for 6 months. Stop. What? You're not going to go to the Oh, bless your heart.
What?
Bless your heart. You think you're going to, I'm not asking for permission. I'm telling you, I'm an adult. I'm a fucking graduate. I'm leaving. She spent 10 years traveling the world by herself. She lived in Australia. She lived in Vietnam, and Panama, and Nicaragua. She just traveled the world. And so she was stuck. The pandemic happened. She was stuck in Nicaragua. And she's, "Dad,
holy shit.
when I can come home, I want to talk to you about something. What? I think I want to get in the cigar business with you. That
Oh
was the
shit!
first time. That was the first time, bro, that she ever mentioned or even suggested a hint. She was interested in what I was doing. She was very proud of me. She loved my career, but no interest. Cigars are not my thing. That's your thing, Dad. And also, bro, really. So, Sarah, let's do this. When you get home, think about that all of that time. When you get home,
Right.
if you're really interested, we'll talk. Bro, about 2 months later, she was finally able to catch a flight into America. And she came home. And she said, Dad, I was serious. I had a friend, Gus Martinez. He was the vice president of marketing for General Cigar when I was working with CAO. And
Right.
he left. He left about 5 years ago. And we always stayed in touch. And then I think he called me one day and said, what are you doing? I said, I think I'm going to retire for General Cigar. And really, when? In about 2 years. And I'm going to open a cigar shop with my daughter. Bro, I want to get back in the business. So would you want me to as a partner? Fuck yeah. Because you know business, I know cigars, that fucking
Right.
match is made as heaven. Yes. So he started a business plan for the three of us to open a cigar shop in Tampa. And about 2 weeks before we're going to sign this lease, he called me and says, I'm out. What do you mean you're out? Bro, I still live in Richmond. You're in Tampa. The shop is going to be in Tampa. So if we open this thing up together, I'm just going to sit in Richmond and collect money from you. And that's going to strain our friendship and our business relationship. And so have you ever thought of your own line? Your own fucking nut? Nope. No, never. Let's do this. And he created this business plan. And we worked quietly together for about 18 months. Before that day, I dropped the mic Monday. So about 18, because we had to get the money, get the name, register this company, find a factory to work with.
Yep.
All this behind the scenes. Because I couldn't just go to Nicaragua and start to fucking bang on doors and say, hey, are you interested in fucking making us? What the fuck is Ricky doing out there? So we did a lot of fucking.
Wait.
Yep.
Don't you know that Ricky works for CAO? He works for this.
But that's what he's saying. Is
So,
you can't
so
go,
Rick,
bro,
Rick,
it would
let
be
me
a fucking
let me ask you this,
wildfire
Rick.
going back. Yep.
Hold that
Hold
thought
on,
because I
hold on.
realize we're at 33 minutes and we
gotta
have
take a break.
commercial break.
I gotta pay my
Okay.
bills, bro.
We'll take a break and we'll be right back.
Been home about 6 months now, and I still have my doubts. Well, I'm not sure how I got here or how I'm gonna get out. Well, my mama says I look the same as I did before I left. But if she could see inside of me, it would scare her to death. I can still taste the powder from the barrel of my gun, and I can hear my sergeant screaming, run, soldier, run. And I can feel the backpack on my shoulders, God, and weighed a ton. And I see death in every single thought. Well, they taught me how to put that uniform on. I just can't get it off. Last Saturday they honored us in a small parade downtown. And when they shot off those fireworks, I nearly hit the ground. And while they smiled and cheered for us, all I could do was stare. 'Cause part of me is here at home, but part of me is back there. my sergeant screaming, run, soldier, run. And I can feel the backpack on my shoulders, God, and weighed a ton. And I see death in every single thought. They taught me how to put that uniform on. I just can't get it on. Yeah, there's no end in sight. 'Cause even though I'm home now, I'm still fighting for my life. Well, I can still taste the powder from the barrel of my gun, and I can hear my sergeant screaming, run, soldier, run. And I can feel the backpack on my shoulders, God, and weighed a ton. And I see death in every single thought. Well, they taught me how to put that uniform on. I just can't get it all. Well, the devil's won some battles, and he may win some more, but don't he know the American soldier will always win the war?
Yo, you are back here on Sunday, motherfucking fun day with Turnbuckles and Stogies Pod. We are here with the man, the myth, the fucking legend, La Gloria Cubana, CAO, West Tampa Cigars, my man, my brother. Wait, let me say this again. My bro.
That's Mr. Bro.
Mr. Bro. Mr. Bro. Rick.
When you get fucking 65 years old,
Rodriguez.
Mixter comes in front of every fucking name you have
So
after
Rick,
fucking Mr.
let me ask you this, Rick.
What's that?
So the Robusto I'm smoking,
Mhm.
long filler, short filler, what is it?
Long filler, of course, and it's but it was made with Ernesto Perez Creel. So EPC and us came together and created this cigar. And so, but again, we're not really sharing any information about the blend because what I'm learning in the past, when you mention a blend and there's a tobacco that you had a bad experience with, you
People
judge
won't
your
smoke.
cigar you judge that cigar a little bit different. Might not saying better or worse, but I know your mind frame. When you say onions, I don't like them. Let me cut them this way, and you could. But you're always going to go in there. So I'm not going to like this because I don't like that, and so it has to overcome. So that's the reason we're not sharing the blend information. I want these guys to and girls to experience this cigar. And you know what? The minute we release it to the wild, you can go to our website and see the blend.
Right.
For me to you, when I'm smoking new cigars, especially when a manufacturer gives me a cigar, I have never asked them what is the blend. I want my palate to dictate what I like or don't like. I don't want my mind, my memory to have any influence on that cigar. So if
And
I was you,
I like
any
that.
fucking
I
any
like that
cigar,
aspect when I'm trying something new, like even when you did like the Addict series and stuff like that. When I smoked that,
Shout out to the fucking Addict series.
I think the most that was revealed about it was that it was a San Andreas Maduro wrapper. I think that was it.
Sorry about the planes, guys.
I happen to like that wrapper. There's just something about the deep, rich, taste of that wrapper when you're smoking it that complements the blends really well.
So Rick, where can we find West Tampa in New York and New Jersey?
So the best thing to do, and whoever's listening to your show, the best is to go to our website and so locator and put your zip code on or your fucking city, and that will show you. Because in my my position now, I don't deal with the sales at all,
Right.
so I don't really know who is open with us. I know this. When we started this company, now we're only about 2.5 years old. And so we start really June, we're 2 years old. So, and so we're kind of 2.5 years old shipping product. And then what we discovered too is when we started to ship these product, we wanted like maybe 175, 100 accounts for the
I
first
was gonna
year,
say, I
and
remember
about
you telling me, you're like,
200
I don't want a
accounts.
lot of stores.
No,
You're like, I want
and
a little
because
bit of
we don't
stores,
have
but
the
I want to be able to put my own stuff out there.
right. Well, one thing was the cigars. We don't have the money to buy 500,000 cigars, so you have to kind of
Right.
leak them out to the market. But bro, we were overwhelmed. I didn't realize my fans, my shop owners, that I had such great relationships, throughout my time with Jump
Right.
Cigar, came to the fucking party. And how do I say no? I here
Well,
to
that's
support you.
like we went to Cigar World
He
in New
said
Jersey
came to the fucking party.
Yeah,
with Hina.
yeah.
And I asked her, I said, "Do you carry Rick's stuff?" And she goes,
Mhm,
"No." She goes, "I really want to." She goes, "I love
mhm,
Rick." She goes, "I've known Rick
mhm,
for years.
mhm,
He's
mhm,
great." I'm like,
mhm.
I can try to help you. I said, I don't know who the rep is or
Just
whatever.
call. Just call. So it's
Okay.
call because right now we're not. So continue the story. The first year
Right.
we opened about 300 shops. The second year we're all. I think door wise we're above 750 to maybe 800 doors right now in this country.
Wow.
Also, globally, we wanted to maybe year two have 5 countries. We're already at 38 countries
And I saw
globally.
you just got distribution into Canada as well, which is a big
Yeah,
thing.
yeah, yeah, for sure.
So,
So you
Rick,
can add that.
my
Yeah.
hat's off to you because you are a legend because
Mhm.
you got the thing,
What thing?
the
Oh,
award.
the best boutique brand
No.
out of Nicaragua.
Yeah,
My
bro.
man.
Yeah. So, about over my shoulder, behind me is a cigar of the
Mm-hmm.
year top 25, bro. For this young company, when Cigar Aficionado called us and said,
Right.
"Congratulations, you made it to top 25." Wow. The record was a company was 4.5 years old. That was the youngest company.
And how
Congratulations,
old are you?
I was now too, but when they called us, we're only about 19 months old,
Wow.
and we fucking and then to go to Europe, and their Cigar Aficionado magazine is the Cigar Journal. That's the
Yes.
equal. That's the equal, and to be presented with this award on a Thursday was overwhelming. It's overwhelming.
That's amazing. And that's a testament to you and Sarah and Benji and all those guys,
Yeah,
Listen,
Gus,
yeah,
putting
yeah,
in
yeah,
all the
yeah,
work that you did
yeah,
and
yeah,
blending
yeah.
the cigars the way you have
Mhm,
it. And like you said, you didn't realize how many people were really fans of yours and shop owners
yeah.
until, you
Mhm.
went on your own. And then it's like, wow, I didn't realize I had this many
Right.
people that I had such great
I didn't
relationships.
I didn't know I had that impact. I really did. And I was just doing my job. And my job, bro, I am who I am. There's not this guy and off this fucking thing. You know me. You've met me out there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm the same fucking
motherfucker
guy.
met
The
you.
same guy you're
Yeah,
seeing on here
yeah,
is the same
yeah,
Listen,
yeah,
guy.
yeah,
listen,
yeah,
You
yeah,
meet in
Rick,
yeah, yeah,
person.
Rick,
Why are
yeah.
you
take
telling?
your fucking hat off.
No, you got a
Take
bad
your hat
hair
off.
day.
You got to be
Take
kidding
He's
me.
your fucking hat
got a
off.
bad hair day.
So
Just leave
what?
it.
Yeah,
So do I. I
bro.
got a bad
Yeah,
head
yeah,
day
You
too.
have
bro.
no hair. Put your hat back on. You're scaring
I don't
us.
crumble to pressure anymore. So you can
See?
fucking beg me, threaten me, not smoke my cigars I don't care, bro. I'm not taking this hat off. And so, but we know that. So that overwhelming growth So now we're saying to everybody, our reps, our brokers, do not approach any account to sell them West Tampa. Do not try to convince anybody. But I always said, anybody like your, Lena, if she contacts me, you're in. You're in.
Okay.
My door is wide open because she has an interest in this
Right.
product and will always make room for somebody that wants to be a part
Because
of
I
this
had
little
asked
fucking
her
company.
because we go
Yep.
there quite a bit now, and
Yep.
and she gave us the open door to film our episodes there and stuff. So I had asked her, I said, I see you have all this stuff. I said, do you have West Tampa? I said, do you have Rick stuff? She said, no. She said, but I really, I love Rick stuff.
Yeah.
I got to get it in here.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I mean, I said, I can help you. I said, I can see if I can reach out to him and see what the,
Give
what
her-
the thing
give
would
my
be. I'm like, but
number.
I'll
give the number
Okay.
A three-way call, whatever she wants to be
Rick,
comfortable to that for sure.
Okay.
I only-
She's a
I will
sweetheart,
take-
and I will fucking support
Oh,
her.
she's the
Oh,
best.
yeah.
And
Yeah,
you go to a lot of these shops, and I've said this, and I've seen a lot of women shop owners, and a lot of them don't smoke.
Yo,
You
she
know, they
smoked.
bought it for their husband
yeah.
or their son or whoever smokes. The first time we went there, because we always pass by, and when you're driving to JR or wherever else, you look, I can stop there, and then you just keep right down 17. So we pulled in one day. I'm like, let's just go see what it's about. Everybody tells me to go there. Let's go. And I walked in, and she was so welcoming. Just. And then when we were sitting there talking, she sat down with us. She smoked cigars, and she's what I liked about her is she's open to trying new stuff and bringing in new brand. Like, we were talking, I had said, I told her about the podcast. So, I got a couple of guys I deal with. If you're willing to try their stuff, I'll see if I can get you some samples to try.
For sure.
And, I gave her Forte Libre. I gave her BAMF, and I'm like, okay, let's see what happens. And
Right.
she's like, I'm always open to new stuff and bringing new things in. I said, and that makes me like her shop more because she's not just looking to keep all the regular stuff and I call it like the legacy brands. And, she's willing to try new things and cycle new brands in and new, old stuff out. And
There's
you don't
always
get that a
room.
lot.
There's always room.
Absolutely.
Even legacy brand. I'm not saying that every size, every blend that these guys brought in is working for them. But overall, what we're very shocked with is the consistent order of black and white, because we knew we had something. Well, red is taken off, cigar and all that. So we know red is like CAO's Brasilia or Flathead. The rest of the line fucking sells great.
The black, I think, was the first one I had smoked. The dark Habano.
It's still again. There's a fan for that cigar. On red and black, it is about 40 to 60%. 40%. Yeah, I smoked red. Black is my favorite. 60%. I smoked black, but red is my favorite.
Right.
That's close.
So
that you don't see that too often with a lot of these brands.
You don't see that. And because I think they separate out these flavors too.
Right.
And that's the reason we want to go to different manufacturers. What I learned from Jello Cigar is this. They control 3 factories in 3 countries. And those 3 countries and that 3 factories do different things. Fermentation is different. Aging is different. Rolling techniques are different. Tobacco use is different. And so what you need to do is be able to go to a variety of factories to be able to enjoy different cigars. Because sometimes,
let me ask you this. So the Circle Life, and then you got the red, you got all those other cigars. Which one do you promote the most?
I don't promote. We talk about, right now we're not promoting Cigar Life. We're only talking and sharing stories about red, black, and white. And those stories are equal in my eyes. So I spend a third of my time talking about red and what that cigar offers you and who should be smoking that cigar. Black, the reason I think you should be, if you're a fan of CAO, days in the past for me, like the Session, the Bones, the Flatheads, I think you're going to enjoy the black. And the red is something so different for me because I've never used a Mexican wrapper, but one time when we were working on Zocalo for CAO, and I fell in love with that wrapper. And so what I was trying to do is now, when Circle Life comes to the market, of course, you're just going to be talking about that and adding some of the other ones. But the Circle Life is up to you. What do you think? Are you enjoying the blend?
This is great. I love it.
Mm-hmm.
It's got some fucking great taste.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to tell you, I'm smoking a Robusto right now because I already smoked the other one. So this is a really good cigar. So
I can say this to you. This cigar has been passed out because we shared it at the trade show for all our fucking accounts. And the feedback is very, very positive. And some of the feedback is, Ricky, maybe one of your best blends you have ever fucking had your hands on. And so that's that, bro. If you think that, I'm happy for you. Do I think that? It's not up to me to share what I think of any line because I know my words have power. And if I said, well, you know what, at the end of the day, I don't like fucking a white. I know people are going to, should I? If he does it, so that's the reason. But I enjoy and smoke the white, the black, the red, and Circle Life equal right now. I just started my day with the white, and now I'm smoking this one. And I have to smoke about maybe 5 other cigars today because these fucking rats smoke me out of house and home, bro. You have to meet these guys. These are fucking some of the best fucking people in the fucking space. The cheapest people in the fucking face of this fucking earth. Cheapest. They'll bring it. They know. The only beer I fucking drink, the only beer I drink is fucking Bud Light. I don't fucking care. That's my fucking beer. And they always show up with these fucking fancy ass all fucking whistle PIR fucking IPA.
Oh, dog whistle IPA.
Fuck you, and put that fucking garbage in the back of the fridge. Back of the fridge.
Yo,
so if they showed up with a case of Bud Light, are they allowed in?
Bro. Top shelf 3 times. Top shelf 3 times.
You show up with a case of Bud Light, top shelf 3 times. Look at that, 3 times.
Yeah. Right.
I'll show up with 2 6-pack.
And if you follow it with a fucking in the other arm, a fucking bucket of chicken from KFC. Let's go to the cigar room. Let's go to the cigar room.
That sounds like a room I need to go to,
bro.
What room is that?
That room. I guarantee you, I have maybe a third of every cigar shop in the world, at the country. I have more fucking cigars in that room.
That's
bro. When I left CAO, I'll share a story that I've never shared. When I left CAO, about maybe 2 weeks before I was leaving, I called my girl that I was working with all the time for my orders, and I said, "Hey, kind of bad news and good news. This is my last order. Why? Oh, I just put in my retirement. What? You're leaving? Oh my God, Ricky! I've been working with this girl for about 10 years." And I said, "Bro, you need to do me a favor. You need to send me 1 box of each of the cigars I've ever made from Joe Cigar. Started with, if you have any of the La Gloria." And she's looking at, Ricky, I don't know. Let me do some word search. Matter of fact, I'll just send you something. Okay, perfect. crying, girl, I love you. Thank you so much for all the fucking help. You fucking no, you're the fucking best of the best, Ricky. We never met anybody like you. And tears and hung up. I was traveling. My wife called me and said, "Hey, UPS is here in a fucking semi." What? They're now actually
for you.
they actually taking the fucking truck off of the truck to lower a pallet. 2 pallets showed in the fucking garage. So
How
2
many
pallets.
fucking boxes were
Bro,
on each pallet?
too many to count. I've never counted.
Insane. Hey, look,
Bro,
there's my boy Danny Nippers. He said the attic is his absolute favorite.
I don't fucking care about him. I love him, but I don't care
He
about
said,
his
"I don't
opinion.
care about him." Seriously?
Then he said,
I
"I can't wait to get my hands on the
guy.
Circle of Life."
It's coming
Well-
soon, guys. It's coming soon. Yeah.
But it's okay.
But
he's.
he's
I'll tell you how good it is, Danny. It's fantastic.
Guess what, Danny?
Danny's one of the best of the best.
Oh,
man.
That
he is.
fucking
Danny
Circle
is-
Life
is-
is the
yeah.
best.
Danny is
Yeah,
great.
yeah,
We had him.
Yeah.
Actually, we brought him on as a guest co-host when we did our Matt Booth interview.
Right.
We
And
brought him on for
Maddie,
that.
to me, there's some. I respect every manufacturer out there, but I would
Mhm.
not work with every manufacturer because there's some manufacturer I think put money before cigars, and
Right.
so. But Matt, my conversation with Matt Booth has never once been about his cigars or my cigars. It's always about his family and my family.
Right.
And to me, just struck this chord with this guy. And I was the happiest guy when they announced that Matt Booth is now being bought with, and I called him and said, "Bro, you fucking got it. You got the payday. You fucking got it, bro. You worked so hard for that. Now you have the fucking money to enjoy your family, your life. Oh, I'm
Yep.
gonna work with these
So-
guys." Yeah. So
Every
it's just
time-
a great guy.
Oh,
Every time we ask Matt about a
Mhm.
cigar,
well, it wasn't even that. It was like the collaboration cigars, like Sancho
Yeah.
Panza.
so he goes,
And
you know what he
Yeah.
says? He goes, "Rick,"
you know, and
he goes,
you know,
"I
Matt.
got paid for that
Yeah.
Yeah,
already."
he was.
Yeah,
His
yeah.
joke was,
He goes,
"I got
"I
paid
got
for
paid
that
for
already,
that."
bro. Let's talk about something else."
So then I said to
love
him,
that fucking
I said
line.
to him, I
you know,
said,
he was
so
a fantastic
hold on.
interview as well. I
Thanks,
mean,
hold on.
Yeah.
you know, he's
So-
just such a down to earth.
I said to him,
Oh, yeah.
"How did you go from jewelry to cigars?" He goes, and this is his response. He goes, "Now you want story time with Matt Booth." He goes, "Back in 19."
Well, no, that was
he goes,
asking
"Back
him.
in 1960."
No, that was when you asked him how he got into jewelry,
yeah. He goes,
and then he kind of, he went into story time, and then we asked him all about Room 101, and kind of what can we expect and stuff like that, and
so
you
let me ask you this.
let me ask this question because I'm curious because I know we've had this conversation
Mhm.
about regular cigars as I call them and box press cigars. Can we expect any maybe box press from you in the future
and
with
tell
any
us
of your lines? Because I know you said you're always adding. Is that something you've thought about, or something that maybe
If
a
the
special
cigar,
kind of like
if
that?
the cigar
tell us-
needs it.
tell us why there's a difference in round cigars and
Mhm,
box
mhm.
press cigars.
Perfect.
Tell us about that.
So currently in my line, there's no cigars that I think would be a benefit to make it box press. So right now, I'm satisfied with the overall experience of the cigars being round. So a box press cigar is made for this reason. A lot of people, when you ask them, "What do you think we make box press cigars for the boaters?" What? Yeah, so they can set it down and then to roll away. That's a benefit. That's a benefit. That's not
Absolutely.
the
Why
reason.
is that a benefit? Why is
'Cause-
that a
well,
benefit?
no, what he's saying,
Because it
'cause it's a
just
fresh
doesn't,
cigar.
it just doesn't roll away. You can set it down. It doesn't roll off the table. So that's a benefit. That's the reason. The reason sometimes when you're working on a blend, this is a great example. Flathead, we only had about a week to make this blend and the concept, because I was working on another kind of concept. It didn't work. And so I remember calling the president of General Cigar and said, bro, this project that we've been working on for 9 months is not going to work. And I don't like the name. I don't like the presentation. I don't like the cigar. What are you going to do? Bro, you know what? I'm in the fucking factory. Let me work on something called Flathead. What is a Flathead? Don't worry about it. Let's do this. And then we started that Flathead project. We did 2 blends. My blend and the team that I worked with for fucking 10 years did a blend. We got together, smoked the 2 blends. My blend won. But I was saying to bro, we need to change this blend, the filler, because it's burning too hot in my mouth. And I cannot taste it fully. So I think we need to take some Lajero out, but it's go down for a mild cigar then. And my roller that was my roller that I worked with said, Ricky, box press it.
Love Danny.
And we box
Danny
pressed it.
Love you, Rick.
The next
Thanks for being here, bro.
Bro, love him. But we box
and
pressed
then
it.
he also did say the same thing about Matt as well. You know, that his conversations with him and Matt are always about family and sometimes cars, but our families are always first.
Yeah.
So
amazing.
So Rick.
But that box press conversation is an interesting thing.
Okay. A round cigar, the round cigar, you can completely shut your lips, only drawing in air and smoke through your cigar. But sometimes if it's burning too hot and you want to cool that smoke down to enjoy the flavor more, box press it. You have slats. When you draw in air and smoke, you also draw in cool air, and it cools your cigar smoke, thus more flavor. That's the reason.
And you know, when you had
do a box press.
When you had taught me that, Rick, you know, people have always asked me, like, because I you know, when we sat down at Kevin's that night, you know, we really got to sit one-on-one, you know, just me, you, my dad, and my best friend. Right. You know, we kind of sat down and talked, and you had explained that story to us. And, you know, people have asked me, you know, why, you know, box press, you know, why does everybody like it? And I said, well, you know, let me tell you, you know, what Rick had kind of passed on to me through just kind of sitting around and hanging out and talking. I said, and, you know, he had made the Flathead. I said, you know, originally it was supposed to be a round cigar. And I went through kind of the whole thing, and I'm like, you know, his blender said, let me make this somewhere different. I said, and when you smoke a box press, and I do the same thing, I'm like, you have those 2 little slats of air that you pull in with it, and it cools the smoke off in your mouth as you're doing it.
Correct.
I said, and that's why you get a better taste sometimes out of a box press than a round. And they're like, oh, I just thought it was because, you know, of this and that. I'm like, it could be. I said, but
benefit.
You know,
it's only that reason. Anything else is a benefit. Again,
that's what I said. I'm like,
prove
as far
this,
as I know, that was the only reason I knew of.
But take Circle of Life. If I did a box press with that, we think that cool air will take away the flavor.
I see what you're talking about, because it's got
that's the reason. Yeah, this one
rich,
yes,
like almost like chocolatey espresso flavor.
Yeah.
You know, with like a hint of nuttiness, like on the back end, and a little bit of a peppery, not just a hint. You know, it's not like it's one of those very peppery smokes when you smoke it. It just kind of hits the back of your palate and it sits there. But you can definitely taste it, you know, on the back end. And oh, look, our producer in Colorado on MB Radio said, "Good morning, you beautiful bastards. Love you, H."
Hey, bro.
That's
can you fucking put beautiful Mr. Bastards? The fuck? We're trying to keep this fucking legit show, bro. This is a legit shit.
Yo,
listen, our producer in Colorado, bro, he's just like us. He'll sit here and he'll go back and forth all day long with you. And
he's stoned right now. He's fucking stoned right now. That's the reason he's fucking going back and forth. That's the reason he's living in Colorado, not because of mountains. That's not the fucking reason. That's not the reason. That's not the reason.
I mean, I'm not going to say that's not a reason. I wouldn't live in Colorado.
Yeah, right.
mean, I might say there might be some partaking getting as high as a mountain
My
altitude.
glasses fell. My glasses fell.
Maybe going up to the mountain.
Your dad is getting so, bro. It's like a fucking weekend of Bernie's with your dad. Sometimes he's just lost his glasses.
Yeah, his glasses are the one side broke. The one side broke, and his new ones haven't come in. I'm supposed to have them too.
Eat a bag of dicks.
When I'm doing things like this, and I don't have one. I don't.
No,
have
because if I take this, you guys look like.
We look beautiful.
You know
you
what?
put them on,
you
you
look better.
Scary
You did
situation.
look better here. He looked.
I told you.
Yo, hold the fuck on.
It's
Hold
like,
on.
holy shit!
Hold on.
Oh my god, these guys are great. You put them on, it's like, oh
Listen,
my god,
Rick.
these guys are ugly as hell.
Rick,
Wow.
I'm the most handsomest motherfucker in the world.
That's a lie.
Yeah, bro. I'm sure your mother says that to you all the time. But she's a liar. She's a liar. I love her to death. But we know fucking your parents have to lie sometimes to you. You know?
Hey,
I know that.
It's okay.
I was just sharing this story. I remember that somebody asked me this question. Did you know that you were always going to be in the cigar business? No. If you look at my dropped career, it was up and down from selling college education to fucking carpet, world flooring, everything. I knew I was a salesman. Why?
Right.
Because when I was fucking about 9 years old, I came home one day from Meet the Dads, and they had a cop there, they had a fireman there, a plumber there, a doctor there. And I was just loved the fucking doctor wore that fucking long fucking robe. And I just thought that was fuck the cop, fuck the fireman, fuck the fucking plumber. But this fucking guy, that I'm gonna be a doctor. So I went home.
Danny,
9 years old.
Handsomest motherfucker, you know that's him. Danny said
9
that
years
he's the most
old.
handsomest guy.
Okay, 9 years old. This is the mothers lying to you or telling you the truth. So I went home and my mom said to me, "How's your day?" "Oh my God, I know what I want to do when I grow up." What is that, baby? "I'm going to be a doctor." Doctor. Why is that? "Well, we met a doctor today, a plumber, a fucking, a insurance agent, a fucking cop, and you picked the doctor." "Yes, Mom, I'm going to be a doctor." "Okay." One quick.
Wait.
Okay.
You're not a fucking doctor.
Look, that knuckle bite.
Wait, hold on.
Hey, hold on. I'm going to ask you one fucking question. Spell doctor for me, baby.
D-O.
No, D-R period. No.
Motherfucker, it's D-O-C-T-O-R.
There's some other letters. And it says, "Sweetheart, you're not going to be a doctor." And she left the room. Stunned. My mother just took my little soul
and just crushed it.
Put it in the ground, fucking put it out like a fucking cigarette, and walked away.
You can put it out like a cigar and let it go out. Stomp it out like a cigarette.
Yo,
bro.
I'm not messing with you, Rick.
Don't stomp out your cigars. Just let them go out.
I'm not messing with you, Rick.
Yeah.
So
let's take a commercial break.
A quick
when
break.
we're right back.
Bro, come on. Come on.
Motherfucker, shut the fuck up and mind your business.
These guys are coming. The fuck. All right. It's going to be a long commercial?
No, it'll be a quick one.
Can I start the burgers?
Yo, so I keep telling y'all, the boss knows every motherfucking body. Keep telling y'all that. So guess who showed up at the hotel here in Connecticut? And y'all not gonna believe this shit. Joe, they ready for this shit, Joe?
I don't know. Are they?
Y'all not gonna believe this shit, but I'm gonna show y'all who showed up. This is the CEO and founder of NESS.
And one half of the
My man.
Sports Show.
Go ahead, man.
What's going on, fellows out there? Glad to be here with my favorite wrestling podcast.
I love these guys. They're unique. They're funny. And I'll tell you, they know a lot about wrestling. You got to go to the Roku channel. Yeah, all you got to do, channel search on Roku TV, channel search National Streaming Sports, and you'll get their show.
So, Mac, let me ask you this. So, they can't find it. It's like the Pat McAfee show. Once ESPN take that shit off for the hour, it's done.
That's right. That's right.
So if you're not gonna watch from 11 to 12:30, I don't know what the fuck to tell you. It's like being a barn. Wait, it's like being a barn smoker. If you ain't got your fucking ticket, you ain't getting in.
I know what to tell you.
Go ahead.
Go to the Turnbuckles and Stogies podcast YouTube page, and you can watch all of our back episodes from episode 5 and on.
But
the originals are on the MB Radio YouTube page.
Let me tell you something else. Go where people know. 12,430 followers.
Whoa!
On the Roku channel.
Whoa!
1,600 views a day.
I feel like Elizabeth.
I'm telling you.
Elizabeth, fat Sanford, Elizabeth. Elizabeth, I'm coming, Elizabeth.
I mean, you don't get any better than that.
Sports all day, every day, to include my favorite wrestling podcast.
Yo,
back, guys.
You back, yo. Turnbuckles and Stogies pod with the man, the myth, the legend.
Shout out to everybody in Roku land on an Amazon Fire TV that's watching us right now. We love you guys. We can't see you, but you know you can always come to the YouTube page and interact with us while you watch us on your TV.
Facts.
I mean, I can't promise your TV won't shatter after we get on it, but hey, listen, you know.
Wait, so I got a West Tampa hat. You got a West Tampa hat. He got a West Tampa hat. Where'd I get that from?
I may have gotten that from an event, which you can only get it there, I believe.
Well, that was in the past. We don't have the budget this year to order more hats. So we're moving from hats. Yeah, so kind of chair these hats. You can wash them in your dishwasher to keep them alive. Yeah. So, I want to do another hat, but I want to start to do something crazy. That's Attic. Attic is one of the crazy platforms that we have coming up, and that Attic is going to allow us to share some of these fucking crazy stories of who is really Ricky. And so we're going to be able to share some stories about, bro, I have a project. I'm going to show you. What we're going to do is go to our website, and you're going to see 3 sets of pictures. And each box is going to be 3 pictures in each box. And the pictures would be kind of a picture of a cock, a rooster, a picture of a trailer, and a picture of a baby. What those 3 things have in common is a story I can share. And I have another one, a plane ride, a Philly cheesesteak sandwich, and white jeans.
I know the Philly cheesesteak sandwich.
Yeah, so what is that? What is that? So we're going to have you vote of what group of pictures you want us to share in the next Attic. And the next Attic will be a cigar, and the story behind the cigar will be that.
And that's going to be Attic's going to be a new blend, correct?
Exactly. So Attic can do a new blend, a new size, a new project. It's going to be an avenue for us to do multiple things. So if we have access, maybe a factory comes to us and say, Ricky, we only have 3 bales of this tobacco that we found. It's got to be 20 years old. It's not enough for us to make a full-time launch, but enough for us to make a small batch for Attic. Sometimes we want to test a blend like we did with Red. Sometimes we just want to offer maybe a box press size in the Circle Life. Not full-time. You guys taste it. You like it? We can always do it full-time, but the feedback sometimes would be not positive.
Right.
So,
I know the last Attic I ran through probably on my own. 5 boxes. And I found one spot that has some left.
Yeah. Well, we just shipped it again. We just shipped it again because it was one and done. But the demand for it to come back we did it one more time. So it's now kind of leaking out to your shops right now. So shops
Okay.
have the ability to order again. And I hope this is the last time because we want to move on to
Right.
the second attic, not the second
Right.
launch, but the second attic. And
So
then
that means it'll be like a different box color and kind of a different design as
yes,
well.
exactly.
This way
The
people
only
can tell the difference of the old one and the new one.
yes.
Okay.
Instead of that picture of the attic, maybe it's a
Right.
picture of this and this and this.
Okay.
Hold on. Some of the squirrels here.
So, Rick,
Hold on. He's hold on.
so Rick, the Circle of Life that has not been put out yet.
No.
No, it's going
So
to be
you can't order that right now. You can't do
but
anything
in
with it.
October it'll be hitting
yeah.
distribution for everybody.
Yeah,
Now
yeah.
the distribution you got in Canada, because I'm just asking because I'm curious about it. Is there like a broker you're dealing with up there to do it? Or do you is it coming directly from you? Because I know some companies use brokers up in different areas. That's why I'm curious.
No, you go to when you're dealing with countries, you go to the distributor, not a broker.
Okay.
So you need so they have multiple things they're selling, multiple things from lighters, cutters, whatever. You're just in the cigar category. And so that's that. So, but it's different because it's kind of black packaging. So it's one color box, one color band, and we're learning that we can apply the colorless band on top of our band. So
I was just going to ask. We actually had another company on Sagrado Cigars, and one of his other people that his fiance is in Canada, and she said the same thing, that a lot of companies took their band off because they had to put the blank band on. She said, and a lot of people up there like the aspect of pulling that plain green band off and having the company band underneath. This way, when they go to take a picture, they're looking for it. They know what they're looking for.
Well, it's trust too, because if you don't have it, we think it's from West Tampa. It could be from this guy,
right?
And so so that's But in the day, all these countries that we're doing business with are very small. So Germany is the largest premium cigar country that sells more premium cigars in Germany than any other country outside of China, and more than all of Canada. And we can beat in sales in Texas what we're doing in Germany. So you can see, bro, the cigar smokers, 73% of the cigar smokers in the world are right here in the US of A.
Absolutely. So Danny said, man, Rick, you have me looking for some of your old stuff in my humidor. I have a few of the CAO Osas, a couple of La Gloria Cubana or La Gloria Artisnos, and I believe is the Yuri and Michael.
Yeah, for sure. And it also was the first cigar that we launched when we took over, CAO for General Cigar. So that was a great launch. It's still out in the market, so somebody's still likes it.
Yeah,
but
I mean, I know.
So
somebody asked
what
me,
made you after you retired? When I seen you,
he told us. He told us that already.
So
he told us about what made him want to do this and stuff like that. I think, and with the CAOs, it's funny you mentioned the OSAs and stuff like that, because that was in one of the packs I used to get, was the little, I call it the 4 or 5 little Robusto pack. Used to the OSA, the MX2, the LX2, and one other one. I forget what it was. And that was really my first. It might have been. Yeah, it might have been. And then that was like my first real venture into the stronger side of CAO. And until this day, I mean, the MX2 is probably one of my favorites.
You got it, bro. It's a legend. A matter of fact, I just found a box of those in my room because it was
listen,
and
feel free to send it to me.
You know if they had redone those lines or not, or if it's still the same?
I think MX2 is sold through CI or Famous. Somebody has the control of that. So I
Okay.
would say just Google who's selling MX2, and I think it's like CI or Famous or
'Cause I had found them
maybe
in a few other like retail shops.
yeah.
Oh
Like
shit.
I found them
Yeah.
in Smoker's
Time for us
Choice
to wind down.
in Pennsylvania. I'd found them here and there, and I didn't know if the blend had changed over the years
Right.
or if
Time
it's
for us
still
to
the
wind
same
down.
one, But it's like that, a lot of the stuff that I had tried, which I didn't know, you had done at the time because I didn't know much about the brand at that point.
It's time for us to wind
So
down.
I guess one other question I would have is which one was it? I just thought about. Oh, did you have a hand in making the CAO Extremes?
No, that was before our time. So if you look
Okay.
at what we did,
Yo,
we
do
started.
me a favor.
Hold on.
Can you stand up again, my
No,
man?
Don't worry about
My
him.
man,
Stand
up
He's a little
again.
off today, bro. You just got
Yeah, no. And so we started with OSA concert,
Okay.
Flathead, Amazon Basin, and I think Columbia, and then we went
Okay.
to Sunset, Bones, and along the
Yes.
way, we did some other projects too. That
I
those are
know that
the cigars.
the
Steel Horse.
yes.
That one. Yeah. Mhm.
There's a few that I once I had found out you had blended them, they were like, one, and I think to me it's not so much, finding out you blended them, but knowing a little bit more about the company at the time, and then you meeting you and kind of learning more. It was like, the cigars, it could just be my palate changed, but it tasted differently, like in a good way though, not in a bad way.
Right,
Like I guess it
right.
was the more I learned about the brand and what
For
you had
sure.
kind of done with them, and I was like, oh wow, this is really
Right.
a totally different thing. And
Company.
the concerts,
It is. Yes.
yeah,
Yes.
and the
yes.
concerts were another thing. Like I had smoked one years ago,
Mhm, mhm,
and then
mhm.
I had went to Buttheads. I think it was a CAO event. I
Right.
think it might have been one
Yes.
of your last events. If
Mhm,
not,
mhm.
I went back before that. And, I have a tendency when I go to Kevin's to unintentionally buy the last box of whatever he has in a certain
For
size.
sure. Yeah.
Like I
yeah.
went and I bought the
Yeah.
last box, I think, of the Robusto size of the concerts.
Mhm, mhm,
And he
mhm.
was going to give me a box with a lid and everything else. And the only box he had was the box with no lid. And I actually bought that box. And he goes, you have a really bad habit. I'm like, what's my habit? He goes, you buy me out of the last of everything I have. Because before that, I had went to, I think it was a Drew event, like a couple of months before that. And I had bought the last box of the Hoya de Nicaragua Silvers.
Mhm, mhm.
He goes, first you bought me out of those. Now you're buying me out of this. He goes, what am I going to do with you? I'm like, sell me the last box of what you have. I'm like,
So,
that's what I
guys,
do.
Bro, I'm sorry. You're running a museum or a cigar shop. I thought my job was to buy
Oh,
cigars,
I know.
and you job is to sell cigars to me.
I know.
Not
I
bitch.
do that to him all the time.
Yeah. But you know what?
so listen.
What? Bro,
What?
you have a fucking 7 more minutes. I have to
Yeah.
go.
Well, that's what I'm saying. That's why I'm letting him
Make
let
it,
him
bro.
just talk.
Motherfucker, talk.
Make it the best
Talk,
question.
motherfucker. No, you can talk, motherfucker. Go ahead.
Just let him
All
talk.
right, bro.
Go ahead,
What are
bro.
we gonna do with
Thank
him,
you
bro?
so much for this thing. But let's do it again. Maybe we can do it when the Circle of Life is out, so your fan base can smoke the cigars together.
Yes.
We can get deeper into this trilogy called Circle of Life and really what we're going to do with it. And then the other thing I can mention to you too is if you look at Chef Rick, kind of the guy that's answering this question, he already launched a line called Belici. We're going to follow up that with a new size that we want to introduce for the core line for red,
Okay.
white, and black, called Devil Crab. And that Devil Crab is going to be on the market maybe in May or April in the
Okay.
beginning of the year. And that's the project right now. And we have one more project coming to the market in November. It's a high-end project. And this is 10 cigars, piano finish box. but when you open the box, you're going to see a cutter, and the cutter looks exactly like a Rolex watch. And so it's going to be a high-end cigar. We only have about maybe 1,800 of these boxes going to be sold. So
So
we're
do you
going
have
to
a price
see
point on those boxes?
those are going to be about the $24 to $26 range. We have not finalized the price, right?
Okay.
But the cigars, I would never launch for a money grab. This cigar has been aged for at least 2.5 years. By the time you guys get it, maybe 3 years. It is fantastic. And what we want to do is see if the fan base outside of our circle of support will gravitate to us, because there are a lot of guys that will say, "Oh, I don't smoke anything less than $15 and up."
Right.
Okay,
And
that's
we all know those
good or
guys.
bad. Yeah, good or bad. There's a market for that. So, okay, I want
Absolutely.
to play in that arena, but I'm not going to burn you with packaging and a bad cigar. If I can give you a great cigar with great packaging, I'll do that. And you look, when you see this box, bro, this image in the cigar, you smoke it, this is worth every penny. All right. Okay. You're mute. I can't hear you. I can't.
Fixed it. I don't know what happened.
Yeah.
These ones are weird, bro. I can't figure it out. But I'm looking forward to trying the Lancero sizes of the red, white, and blacks because I went to Kevin's to pick up cigars one day and he had the boxes in the back corner and I said, "What the fuck? You're holding out on me?" You know, I'm like, you let me buy these. I'm like, you had the attic boxes over there. You had the Lanceros. I said, fucking holding out on me, bro. What the hell?
Yeah. He doesn't know because he doesn't know what he has. That's the reason.
He goes, his answer was,
cigars.
His answer was, well, they're not priced yet. He goes, and I wasn't hiding them. They're on the back counter. I said, they're on the back counter. How am I supposed to know they're back there?
And then when I tell him, I said, yo, I'm gonna call Rick.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on.
I can hear you.
There we go.
So I said, I'm gonna call Rick right now.
You can take care of that.
And
Yeah.
I'm gonna get my price, and that's what you're gonna sell to me.
I told, I got to go back to him and pick up the red, the black, and the white Lancero to try it because I know they got to be good.
I take my hat off to you,
yes,
bro.
Thank you again, bro. We appreciate
All
you.
Right. I love you guys. Thank you so much.
I love you too, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, I'm still smoking.
I can't wait to smoke the Robusto. The Gordo was fantastic, and
has not
for
come out yet.
For a Gordo to have as much flavor as this one does, it's crazy because a lot of times you don't.
Yeah. So that's in fact. I'll leave this. When you have multiple sizes, try the size because even the blender say, for my palate, if you ask me the best size for the white, the black, and the red, I have them because I don't share them because that's my opinion. That's what I think.
Right.
But every cigar has that bullseye size. Like, oh, this cigar should be smoked in this size. That doesn't mean the other sizes are good or better or bad, but it's just this the target. The body, the flavor, it's all there. Yeah. Okay, guys.
All right, bro.
Today.
Listen.
Hold on. I'm going to see if I can do this very quickly.
Look at the hair, ladies. Oh,
yeah. It's football.
Listen, I don't
Sunday.
I don't expect our team to win fully as much as I would like to say they do, but it's not going to happen. I'm a Giants fan. Yeah.
So guys,
exactly how
That's
exactly how I hang my head every Sunday.
Sunday.
Bro, I just threw up in my mouth. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, bro.
It's Sunday fun
I apologize.
Day. It's Sunday fun day.
It's been another fun episode.
I love you guys.
And I love you too, Rick.
I hope it's a little bit better than Matt Booth's fucking video and story time with fucking Matt Booth. I love him, but fuck him. All right. I love you guys. Thank you so much for your time. And I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.
Love you. Bye-bye. What did Denny say? Giants fan on purpose? Yes, bro.
Holy shit.
So on that note, guys, it's been another fun Sunday with your boys. We will see you guys next week.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in to Military Broadcast Radio. As we wrap up today's show, we want to remind you that the podcast of today's episode will be available right after we go off the air. So if you missed any part of the show or want to listen again, be sure to check it out